So I want to go around and I want you to give me one word that describes the last couple of years for you.
A roller coaster.
Very blank.
A lesson.
A lesson.
Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day.
That's two, but
Emotional, because the past years, I've experienced a lot of emotions that I would not have thought I'd experienced when I was 8 years old.
Sometimes, as you probably know, it can be hard to talk
Yeah,
about.
some people don't express their feelings right away, but mostly people don't express it.
What advice could you give someone who doesn't feel comfortable expressing their emotions but really needs to talk to someone? I don't really feel comfortable telling someone, hey, I'm like super sad right now. No, I won't do that. I would like go in the bathroom and cry and not express my emotions.
Well, Chase, that's a really important question because for a lot of people, it's not always easy to talk about how you're feeling in the moment. Sometimes it's hard to talk to somebody you know, and talking to someone who doesn't know you as well may help. And that could be a counselor. But sometimes if you don't feel like talking, then being able to express yourself in other ways is important. Writing, for example, it can often be a powerful way to express how you feel. But when we try to hide it and bury it inside, that's when it can often do us more harm.
As a male, we was always taught to be the big man of the house. Don't really show your emotions. I seen my aunts cry at funerals, cry because of happiness, but I never seen my uncles really cry. I only really seen them in two emotions, happy or mad. So like, how do you feel about males' emotion?
In modern society, we do tell men and boys that it's not always okay to experience your emotions and express them. And that's something that we have to change. The truth is that we're all human, and human beings experience emotions. I think what we have to recognize is that expressing your emotions is a source of strength. It's about being real. And when you do that, it gives other people around you permission to be real as well. I want to ask you guys about the people in your life. How are they feeling right now? If you had to hold up one of these signs that describes how they're feeling. A little sad, so-so, a little bit of mix of sad and okay, so-so, and a mixture here as well. Now, do your friends and family members ever reach out to you?
Yes.
now I reach out to friends more than they reach out to me because I know that they're going through stuff. And I personally know that it always feels good to have someone say, hey, are you okay? Or like checking in on you.
What do you think adults can do to help support kids with their mental health?
One thing a parent can do is just listen. You don't know what it's like to be a kid in this generation. Things have changed. Not everything is like how it used to be, like in 1985. No, it's 2022. Depression in kids is becoming more common now. One thing you can do is listen and try to help your child.
I would agree with Chase. Just listening to us, not necessarily trying to like solve our problems, but like being there for us whenever we reach out. I think it's really important, and it makes us feel like there's someone by our sides that can help us when we need it.
Don't be sympathetic, be empathetic.
Yeah.
They haven't been in a situation we've been in. They didn't go through an outbreak in their school. They saw their friends almost every day.
Now, are all of you glad to be back in person?
Yes.
Yes,
I'm glad.
Yeah.
it's
I'm
my
very
friends more.
Like virtual, you don't really get the help that you really need because everything is online, like through the computer. In person, you get the help and attention that you need.
I really like virtual. Me staying in my covers all day, listening to the teacher. We only had 4 classes. We had an hour-long lunch. It was very easy and more straightforward than us transitioning from class to class, teacher to teacher.
I think there's something really important in what Faith and Jordan just said, which is that our experiences are different for each person, right? Virtual might be okay for someone, may not be as good for the other person, and being back in school might be stressful in different ways.
Technically, school has been very stressful because you have to maintain those high grades, and maintaining high grades is very hard. But lowering your grades are very easy, so I'm just trying to keep my grades at a good level so, you know, I cannot be as stressed.
Can I share something with you guys?
Yes.
A little trick I use sometimes when I'm feeling down. Hold up your right hand. Okay? I'm gonna take it and put it over your heart. Okay? Now close your eyes. I want you to take a deep breath. I want you to think about the people in your life who have been there for you over the years, and just feel their love flowing through you, filling your heart, reminding you that you're never alone. And then just remember that even if they're not with you physically, that love is always with you because it resides and stays in your heart. Take one more deep breath and open your eyes. How did it feel for you?
Refreshing.
That felt amazing.
I felt supported by others and loved.
Well, thank you all so much for being here for this wonderful conversation. I have learned so much from you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Murphy.